Another One Piece chapter. It's your boy One Piece Hooch. We on chapter 1176 with pride. And when I say Oda been in his bag, Oda been giving us nothing but joy. So we got a color spread with all the straw hats, the going sunny in the back, and a whole bunch of loot. And it looked like it's Brooks' cousin down here in the corner. But amazing color spread. Then we got a full live action color spread. More so the poster, really. But I love it. I love the energy coming off of it. Um Anaki, he really does put on like a good look, I don't think anybody else is gonna be a better Luffy uh on screen. I just don't. I think he just brings the right energy. Makenyu is Zoro. I think that's just a good pick, good choice. Taz, I think he was just good for Sanji. I thought Sanji was probably the hardest to actually cast, in my opinion. Emily, I think she's amazing, and Jacob, I think he does a good job as bringing the comedy that is needed for the series. Um, Not 100% looking like Usopp, but at the same time, you know who it is. Like we really just need to solidify who it is. But man, let's get right into the chapters. Loki's Thruddenheim roars out, and you can see Frankie, we haven't seen Frankie in a while. He goes, "Ow!" It's one hell of a party over there. And I guess that's Frankie looking down. Oh my goodness, I just brought up Vegapunk Lilith and Bonnie like they ain't been around for a long time. So Frankie says, "What are you doing, Lilith? Isn't Vegapunk in that box?" And Lilith says, "It's a good thing I unloaded it near the school. These are Omni Drain converters. OCDs for short. Omni Drain converters. What? I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbath, huh? Come again? Don't you feel it over here? Back there? This place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to power yourself, huh?" Oh, snap. Lilith calling out Frankie straight up. Like, you ain't never used nothing but cola? And love to see Young Bonnie, one of my goats. Like, yeah, Young Bonnie, yeah. Please sit there and learn. They're gonna need you later on Elbath. Um, Oh, so that's it. Pretty much there's secret energy or energy that we've been witnessing on Elbath that just hasn't been tapped. And look, a Vegapunk is about to get to it. So we cut to another panel. Whoa, the flames have grown so much. This is a nightmare. The world really might be ending today. Did you see that thing? That dragon so big, it even dwarfs Kaido. Oh, so this is Usopp talking. Okay. Then again, wasn't Luffy on his back? Does that mean it's on our side? And Usopp just freaking out. And then Nami say, "That dummy is always pulling some reckless stunt. You ready, Zeus?" "Yep, I'm good to go." Uh, then it's Jinbei. "Let's hurry. This will still be tricky, but at least we don't have to worry about the kids anymore." And you see Robin in the background screaming out to Saul because he's injured. Look like he's still got some thorns in him. Uh, ugh. Sorry, I got no business lying around here at a time like this. Are you okay? I guess that says Sandry right there. Asking if Saul is okay. Nami says, "Here we go. Come on, Zeus. This is urgent. We've got to put out the fires at the school and the library." So she's gonna use her clown attack and Zeus to try to put out the fires, and hopefully Jinbei can help her with that. Leave it to me, Nami. I've saved up plenty of water just like you asked. Slosh, that's perfect. Nami-san, she's ready for. Oh, sorry. Sanji. That's our perfect Nami Swan. She's ready for anything. She gets rears up her attack, pouring rain. You see Zeus and Bo. Looks like the rain is starting to hit the school and starting to put out some of the fires. Robin is screaming, "Please let this work, Nami." Zeus. And Saul looks, is that rain? Ah, go away. As Zeus is trying to pour down as much rain as possible. Hey, this wasn't part of the deal. Who said you can put out the fire? God, it's a monster. Watch out. Like a fish looking like monster? I can't even tell what monster that is. Zeus looks over like, huh? Oh, and then you see Killingham. Our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all this world history crap. Oh, and this giant fish thing looks like it tries to eat Zeus. Yeah. And they scream out, Zeus. Is that a snake? No, it's a linden worm. Lindworm? What I find most scary, a lindworm. Very dragon looking ish. Zeus is eaten by this lindworm, but I don't think that was going to do it. He was our last hope to put out these flames. Who is that guy? Says Sanji. He must be one of the three demons. The ODCs are engaging, huh? Ting, fing. Thermal energy absorption. What? So these OCDs went and found the fire and absorbed the fire because they need the thermal energy, I'm guessing. And then they just fly off, crackle, crackle, phew, and just flew off. And Killingham was like, what is that thing? It legit put out all the flames and froze everything. It legit took out all of the thermal energy, not just some, all of it, and froze everything in place. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know if that's the best thing. I don't know. What happened? Seems like they did it. Oh, Robin says, what happened? Saul says, seems like they did it. The fires in the school and the library have been extinguished. Even calamities are ultimately just clumps of energy, says Vegapunk Lilith. Oh, wow. Hey, Frankie, take this for a whirl. Is she pulls like a cola bottle out the bottom of one of these OCDs? Frankie, take this for a whirl. He grabs it. Hold up, this bottle looks like it's gonna burst. Yep, I call it Super Vega Cola. What? She did it. She did it that fast. Did it that fast. Super Vega Cola. Your internal structure is truly magnificent designed. Magnificently designed. You're at least on par with a pacifista, but I was shocked to learn you managed to run yourself on plain old cola. Listen good now. Your fuel is your passion. When you use this stuff, your power will explode. They done gave Frankie his own hockey. They done gave Frankie Frankie got his own hockey now. He got his own hockey, bro. Like Frankie met the go dumb. This is actually exciting. This is exciting because I didn't see Usopp getting his boost. I don't see anybody else. But if Frankie gets one out of this, hey, I'm happy. Frankie, he be boxing. Frankie, he be boxing. I gotta give Frankie his credit. He be boxing. Cut back to Zeus. Wow, it's so dark. So he's inside of the Linden Worm. Save me, Nami. Zeus, I'm coming. Saul, can't you make it? Saul, right back to Robin. Saul, can you make it to the library? Saul says, Wheeze, Wheeze, of course I can. Robin, you must be worried sick. All of that history was left to us by O'Hara. Killingham snickers. Devour the library, dream demon. Don't give them even the faintest glimmer of hope. Roar. A new world can only be born by severing things like history. Interesting. Nami, Zeus leaves it to me. He'll cough him right up after a strike from my fist. Whoa, is that a fishman? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. If anyone's going to gag, it'll be me, says Killingham. Good thing I brought a mask. Sanji says that elitist attitude and gross ideology is typical for a celestial dragon. You must be out of touch if you don't even recognize a former warlord like Jinbei. How how are you gonna pay for insulting a member of our crew? How about I kick a hole in that precious mask of yours? And then we cut to Frankie. Super. He did a coup de boot off the top of the. I don't even know. My jumping power is unreal. Oh, he just jumped. What? Not only did he get a compliment from Vegapunk, but he got a boost from Vegapunk, bro. That's crazy. Super. My jumping power is unreal. All my muscles are raring to go. With this boost, any monster that grosses me, look, any monster that crosses me is going to be crying for mercy after just one hit. Super strong. Fisherman karate secret technique. Ifrit Jambe. Look, the Lindenworm got a little exclamation mark over his head as they see this giant rolling ball flying towards Killingham. Super strong. Dexter is Latin for right. Super strong right. Dexter. Vagabond drill to the Dream Demon. A double, like a tag team attack on the Lindenworm that ate Zeus. And a Ifrit Jambe concassor on Killingham's head. Looked like it crushed whatever mask it had on top of. Like whatever dome he had on top of his head. Looked like it crushed that. Sanji literally put foot to ass on Killingham. That's what I'm talking about. Now the Straw Hats looking real Straw Hattish out here. We cut to West Village, demonic giant warrior pirates, Dory, Brogy. Yeah, the Warriors versus the West Village. Dancing, Hardin, Yaru, and Zoro. Crack, crack. Ah, with their regeneration, we could keep cutting them down over and over for eternity. And every one of them is just every one of them is a familiar face. I just seeing them get hurt pains us too. That wasn't printed that well. Okay. What the hell can we do to stop this? Uh to Stanson and Harden. Is they still clashing, still clashing. Ah, yeah. Was he slashing each other? I guess I don't know what they doing. Healing from after just slicing each other in half. One of the giants screams out, Captain Dory, Captain Brokey. Dory, are you still in there? Wheeze, wheeze. I'm barely hanging on, Brogy. Huff, huff. Huh. We're an utter disgrace. Oh, they got their consciousness back for a second. We're an utter disgrace. How could we even allow such mindless insults against an esteemed elder like Yarul to cross our lips? Taking his head would stain our honor for generations. Right. It should have never come to this. We're in agreement then. Of course we are. Farewell, partner. We'll never yield to these demons. A whole country, a whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together, didn't we? Are they about to kill each other? We'll never yield to these demons. A whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together. We are warriors of Elbaf. There was nothing left for us but to die with pride as they cut off each other's heads. I just don't see any hockey. Chiefs, the Dory Brogy. As you see Ja Rule, Stanson Hard, and Zoro screaming out Dory and Brogy as they cut off each other's heads. Captain Dory, Captain Brogy. Why did they do that? And it hold up. Huh? So it looks like they turned. Huh? Hold up. So they attempted to kill each other. It looks like the Domi reversed itself. Like it stopped the power by them killing each other. But I didn't see any hockey for this to even work. Was it them giving up their lives to, just for this? And you see Dory and Brogy back in their original forms, laying down with their heads attached again. And they get up like, what? You're both back to normal. Their heads are even back in place. Then that means Death breaks the demonic curse. Oh, it's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. So death is it. You do have to kill them. I asked this question a long time ago that they had to die, but I didn't think it'd be this easy to get them to come back to life. They just cut off each other's heads. Like they can't even be. Death breaks the demonic curse. Stanson holding up his hammer, happy. Our gruesome corpses weren't a pretty sight for you all, but it seems your body returned. But it seems your body returns to working shape the moment you're flipped back. So we could go all out against the rest, huh? There's no need to hold back. Now we know we just need to land fatal blows and they'll be restored. That means lopping off their heads will work. We can even gouge their hearts out. But that's totally out of the question. I mean, they're our friends, right? No, no, no. It sounds like you're really about that. It sounds like you're really about that life. Like, no, no, no doubt. You're really about that life. He was really thinking about it. Dory was really thinking about pulling out some people's hearts. Like, he really thought about it for a second. Huh? Hey, get all the kids back home. They shouldn't be here. I kind of feel bad. Yeah, this is really breaking my heart. Mine bleeds for them, honestly. My chest aches too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves. Oh my goodness. Oda, you dirty dog, you. Oda, man, yo, Oda, dirty dog. Yo, he really got us. He really got us. And then he gave us the okie doke again. At least they could have been like down for like a couple, like a chapter or two, and then they got back up with their heads attached. No, they killed each other and came back instantly. And now they bet to fight the rest of the rest of the Domi Reverse Giants. This ain't even a matchup no more. This not even scary. I thought this would be like real thick. This not even thick. Hey, yeah, it's time. It's time for the God Knights to go ahead and pack it up. Go pack it up. Try to save yourselves from the Revolutionary Army or something because this ain't the place. Y'all best bet was Dorian Brogy, and now y'all ain't got them no more. It is up. It is up. Dorian Brogy killed themselves so they couldn't be possessed no more. If only Harald had known killing himself would have stopped it. Oh, actually, I don't know that. He wasn't just Domi Reverse. He had a deep sea contract. So that's probably the difference. That's probably the difference. That's probably the difference. And I'm guessing for Rocks, in Rox's case, maybe he did turn back alive, back to his original state, and then Garling actually was the one to kill him. Like maybe that is the case. Like that makes a lot more sense that he did return to his normal form, but then Garling, laid the final blow on him, really getting him out the picture. But bro, this is nuts. I almost dropped the bomb just now. First off, Vegapunk creating a big Super Vega Cola. I thought it'd be some type of different upgrade, but it's just Vegapunk then gave, Frankie a Pepsi and he done lost it. He lost it. He lost it. He got like he got one of them Pepsi Maxes or something. Hard caffeine, everything. Like he got it all. He got some Pepsi and he is now Super Frankie. He doesn't need hockey. He is Super Frankie now. Like he might be on terms of strength right up there with Jinbei in terms of strength. He literally punched the Dream Demon in half. So I gotta give him credit for that. Shout out to Vegapunk coming back and instantly changing the story, helping out Frankie. It seems like so much time has passed, but it hasn't even been that much time. Craziest, the craziest thing, Dorian Brogy stayed true to what they really were throughout the entire story. The studliest fighters we've seen. They killed each other the moment they had a chance to get their consciousness. The moment they had a chance to get their consciousness in the back, they killed each other immediately. That means their duel still goes on. They killed each other immediately, precisely, and got back up and they ready to fight again. They got to be the best friends of all time. Like literally all time. They killed each other, bro. and they still survive. Like you can't make this up. Oda, you are a madman. And Sanji fighting a God Knight all by himself. Studley, this is the kind of sauce I want for Sanji. Sanji should be fighting all anybody. Sanji should just be out here boxing just because. Look, he was on some side missions, but Killingham don't know what he up against. He up against somebody who has been abandoned, tossed aside, ostracized, and don't use his hands. And he bet the dick in that. Yeah, you hear me? Zoro, Dory, Brogy, Stanson, and Harden. This is Harden's chance to show that he can be on par with everybody else. I like the fact that Harden does not use a weapon. I do like that. He should use one, but he doesn't. So he got to be punching people's heads off in the next chapter in order for me to be like, yeah, Harden has really shown himself. Or it would have been nice if Harden took off Dorian Brogy's head. But you know what? I like the way that they did it. They kept true to how they was written, and them being in this 100-year war with each other, duel with each other. I just like what happened for Dorian Brogy in this story in particular. But this does answer my question. You do necessity, like there's no actual reversal. It's just death. There's no actual reversal. It's just death. Death stops it. Um, but I feel like there's some nuances to this that need to be fleshed out more. Because that Domi Reversi, what is it exactly? We need to understand what Domi Reversi is before we can diagnose what just happened with Dory and Brogy cutting each other's heads off. Because I did not imagine this, not whatsoever. Like not whatsoever. I just did not. Look, this threw me through a loop, man. And oh yeah, at the beginning of the story, they was talking about how Loki dwarfs Kaido at this point. His so-called half long lost brother from Vaka Village. You never know. But this was a great quick chapter. This was amazing. Man, if y'all ain't get the chance to read it, go ahead, get to it now. Get to it on Sunday. Please support the official release. And if you still checking out this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It'd be much appreciated. Help out the algorithm by leaving a like. But man, thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time, I'll let you boy.